I'm your host, Welcome 23. You're joining me for Class Act Book 2, Chapter 6, with the fishes. Stare open mouth at AJ's mysterious fancy car. I guess this is a thing now. You know, gotta reuse assets from, Is the car yours? Did you win the lottery and not tell me, or it was a gift from my family? Besides, the lottery's a scam, Billy. Come on, let's get going. We're going on an adventure. Alright. We going to Toys R Us? You climb into the backseat of AJ's car, buckling in next to Sky. AJ wastes no time getting on the road. Sky leans her head on your shoulder. The look on your face when you came outside was priceless. Where exactly are we going? The Seven Seas Aquarium, of course. You all told me you'd never been to the one outside of Cedar Cove. And I couldn't, in good conscience, let you, heresy, continue. So he honked his horn really loud, outside of all of our houses, until we got in the car. It made Brian drop his phone into a cereal. Heresy? Sounds like a good excuse for a road trip. You're saying we're taking a whole day trip to see fish? In my defense, these fish are far superior to Cedar Cove Aquarium's paltry fish selection. I mean, that's all? Just better fish? I mean, pretty much, yeah. And they were an important part of my childhood memory, so there's a chance I'm just nostalgic. But I really remember the fish being much better. Admire the car's interior as Rory puts out the Little Shop of Horrors soundtrack. Never heard of it. I love this new car smell. I want to bury my nose in the seats. No, you need to stop. So do I. My old car was a hand-me-down from my cousin, so I'm excited to finally have something in decent shape. Look how easily it accelerates. It's not clunky at all like the other car. He pushes his foot down on the pedal. The car effortlessly picks up speed, shooting down the highway. Whoa, so smooth. It's an awesome car. We have to give it a good name. What is it with you and naming cars? Hey, we have to call it something. It already has a good, strong personality. It deserves a name. How about AJ's car? Wait, I got it. The Queen Sea. Like Queen Bee, but since we're going to the aquarium. The Queen Sea it is. I had no say in this. Rory reaches back to high-five you. You swat her palm enthusiastically while Sky smirks. Rejected, denied. Someone please change the subject before I throw you all out of AJ's car. Fine, let's see. You told me there'd be big poisonous jellyfish at the aquarium. That's a very Sky thing to be excited for. It's my girl, leave her alone. She's my waifu. Leave her alone or I'm throwing you out of AJ's car. I'm personally holding out for some dolphins. I was obsessed with them as a kid. I remember your dolphin backpack. I'm excited for a whole day of quality time with you three. Aw, Billy, you're always so sweet. Don't let it go to your head. I will throw you out of this car at a moment's notice. Excuse me while I vomit. Oh, you stop it. I'll kiss you so it doesn't, so you don't vomit. You have a reason not to. Ha! Don't lie, Sky. You're excited to be with all of us too. She smiles but quickly hides it by staring pointedly out the window. Sorry, busy vomiting. Is anybody looking at a map? I've never driven here myself, so I'll need some assistance. You and Rory both pull out your phones and plug in the address. Looks like you turn left up ahead. This left? No, it's the left after. Too late. I made the turn. What now? It's rerouting. Let me see yours. I think mine's right. Did someone say right? I'm turning right. No! No! Oh. What, you couldn't afford GPS with your new car? After multiple wrong turns and significant yelling at your map apps, you arrive at the Seven Seas Aquarium, and inside is bathed in blue light from the tanks with colorful creatures in every corner. Wow, this place is huge. The Cedar Cove Aquarium could fit in a quarter of this place. I told you so. Look, over there. It's an octopus. A bright tentacle presses up against the glass of its tank as if to say hello. Oh, hello there, Mr. Octopus. Press your hand to the glass where the octopus has reached out and looks at you inquisitively. Does it know we're saying hi? Does it care? Maybe it wants to eat you. Quite possibly. Octopi are known for their intelligence. This brings back so many memories as a kid. I always had to see the octopi first. It was basically tradition. I went through a whole sea creature phase as a kid. I remember reading octopi can learn to escape from just about anywhere. Correct. Sky stoops down to read the placard. Look what it says. They apparently get so stressed from boredom that if you don't put interesting stuff in the tank, they eat their arms from anxiety. Yep. That's weirdly understandable. I see why you like them, Ajay. And it helps they have good taste. Yes, if they're eating themselves. They sound very smart. They're problem solvers, just like you. It says here they're also solitary creatures. That sounds familiar. Solitary. Who's the one who loaded you all in his car to come here? Yeah, octopi do that too. They load them on their arms and eat them. I mean, what? It's okay. I relate too. After you've seen all the octopi, your friends wander towards the jellyfish exhibit. Guy, it's your favorite poisonous sea balloons. Look! You stop, noticing AJ is glued to his phone. He lags slightly behind the groom. Casey's really climbing in the poles. Looks like we need to go on the offensive again. I'm gonna toss your phone into the water if you don't stop. Hey, no work today. You're the one who took us here in the first place. Right, but the updated opinion polls just got posted. It's my job as campaign manager to be on top of this. Come on, AJ. You're missing all the cool fish. You gotta live in the present. This is what people mean when they complain about our generation. Okay, I'll put it away. AJ pockets his phone, but as your friends proceed to peer at the floating jellies, he just stares off into space. Oh, for fuck's sake. You okay? No, the polls are driving me crazy! I mean, oh yes, of course. It's just good keeping an eye on the election that keeps my mind off other things. Knowing you, your mind's always zooming around. I hope everything's... Suddenly you're interrupted by Rory's excited shouting. Look! We can go pet manta rays over there! Okay. You're on a run over the tank and marvel at the manta rays gliding along the sandy seabed. They look like they're flying. I hope they don't sting us. I guess you'll have to see. Well, as long as they don't sting you in your chest, you'll be fine. Very unlikely. I remember them being quite docile. Here, let me show you. AJ washes his hands, and you all follow suit. He reaches in the tank and pets a manta ray on the head. It glides closer to the surface, toward Sky. Why me? Because you're pretty. You're the chosen one of manta rays and poisonous things that can kill. Sky puts out a tentative hand, stroking the smooth back of the ray. When she starts pulling away, it nudges against her hand. Oh, look! Someone's made a new friend. Oh, yeah, I guess so. You move on to the interactive starfish tank, your fingers running along the creature's rough arms. Oh, wow. Starfish? Yeah, I actually, touched one as a kid. I was actually really surprised they were not softer. They look soft as hell, but they're not. I thought they'd be softer. They're so tough. They might just have such an easy life down in the ocean. Actually, they're eaten by otters like multiple pointed Doritos. Don't put that image in my head. Suddenly, a cheerful voice crackles over the intercom. You know what? We haven't done this voice in a while. Here goes. Dolphin extravaganza in 15 minutes. Come on, meet our playful dolphins! Rory audibly gasps, her eyes wide. Oh my god, we have to go. Please, Billy, we could play with dolphins. Why do I care? Rory jumps up and down a little, forgetting herself in excitement. I've seen the dolphin show more times than I care to count. It's fairly impressive. But the front's the splash zone, and I'm really not feeling like getting wet today. It doesn't sound like my thing either. Plus, my parents would kill me if I came home soaked. That and it's winter, and I don't want you to get sick. You two should go, though we'll hang around over here. Billy, do you want to go? It sounds like so much fun, and I really don't want to go by myself. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but, you're going alone. I think we should all stick together. I'm sorry, Rory. Rory and you skipped the dolphin show. It's okay. I can always come back, maybe with my mom or something. And that would be a good thing to do with your mom. You know, enjoying moments like that with your mom. Rory smiles half-heartedly as you all wander towards other exhibits. Later in the afternoon, you continue wandering around the aquarium, breaking off from the group to explore. You look around and see Rory gazing at a school of fish. Ajay inspecting the electric eels. And Sky smiling up at the sharks. I mean, I'm trying to think if I've been fair to other characters as of late. I kind of think I have, but I don't know. I don't care. Let's go Sky. Yeah, towards Sky, who has a dreamy look on her face, the rippling blue light from the shark tank reflecting on her pale skin. I used to be so afraid of sharks. I didn't want to go swimming at the beach. I'm pretty sure sharks aren't looking for people to eat. But, you never know. They might think I'm a snack. How can you be sure you're not a shark? I feel like that one. You can't be sure. Everything in life is kind of terrifying. And we do things anyway. Well, you say that like it's easy. Never said it was. I used to be scared of the ocean, too. Brian pushed me into the pool at home a lot, so I got scared of being underwater. But when I finally tried swimming at the beach, I realized nobody could touch me out there. Except sharks. We're getting away from the shark point. You're losing me here, Billy. If you don't start acting intelligent, I'm gonna smack you. Not even sharks, Billy. Also, I would never want to be a shark. I met way too many of the ones who work with my dad. You look into the tank, watching the multi-pattern sharks swim around. They are pretty. Behind glass, where they can't get me. Good enough. Check out the smaller one swimming near the top. And Sky marveled the sharks for a bit. No! You wander over to Rory, whose expression looks far away. You stand beside her. Any for your thoughts? Oh, I didn't see you walk over. You startled me. I was just enjoying all the fish. It's always calming to how big the world is compared to me. Like, how important can my problems be if we don't even know what's happening in 90% of the ocean, you know? 90%, huh? Yeah, they stay the hell out of our way. They're like, those humanoids really suck. I bet human-level intelligence is down there. I mean, we're all focused on finding aliens in space, but deep-sea fish are basically aliens. Oh, wow. I never even considered that. That would be so cool. Imagine you're a deep-sea diver and suddenly a fish with, I don't know, 5 eyes is written on rocks in some fancy language. I'm not sure if I want to be that deep-sea diver, but I would share the article about him on FaceBase. Rory turns away from the tank to look at you, a big smile on her face. I needed this trip way more than I thought. Especially with the election. I spend so much time playing a role, but with you, I always feel like I can be myself. Anytime. Sometimes you just gotta have fun and not care about what anyone thinks. Oh, wait. You taught me that. I guess I needed a reminder. You and Rory gaze at the fish, pointing out the prettiest colors. And finally, Ajay. I walk over to AJ, gazing with him at the colorful eels undulating through the water. He turns to you. Graceful, aren't they? Kind of scary, but yep, graceful too. Last time I was here, I was 9 years old, and the eel exhibit didn't even exist yet. The rest of this place is basically a time capsule, except for how the turtles are supposed to be in this tank. But now it's eels. Oh, no, I'm getting old. You're not old. I like going back to places from my childhood. Like, there's this one tree Casey and I used to climb at the park. Except, we were really small, so it seemed super difficult. But now it's easy. Easy for Casey. I'm still scared of heights. As rigid as I seem, I used to climb trees. I could give you a pointer sometimes. Maybe. Only if you go first. I'll consider it. I'm glad you're here, Billy. You always remind me to take life a little less seriously. Yep. You'd probably forget how to smile if it not for me. Careful, I'll take back the compliment. You make a face at him, and he laughs. You both look at the exhibit for a little while longer. A couple hours later, you're dragging yourself on the floor. Coffee! Coffee! AJ's driving you all back from the aquarium. Rory hugs her new stuffed animal. I still can't believe you got a plush manta ray just because I was looking at it. I told you, you're gonna be its godmother. Okay, I called co-parent. AJ, it's weird uncle. Hey, I did not volunteer to be this manta ray family. Sun is set when you arrive in Cedar Cove. AJ drops off Sky and then Rory. See you two on Monday. Rory disappears in her house and you're about to get out of the car when you notice an odd look on AJ's face. AJ, what is it? You know, taking this car out for a spin wasn't quite as satisfying as I expected. Is something wrong with it? No, it's perfect, that's the problem. One of the perks of my parents fighting is that they decided to compete at being the better parent. So they've been spoiling me and Mohit and my dad's decided to get me this absurdly high-end car, which we definitely can't afford. I see. A really tough decision and situation. You're basically being bribed to side with your dad over your mom. Exactly. It feels terrible. I hoped getting behind the wheel would feel great because my dad got into appreciating cars, but it just reminds me how fractured my family feels right now. That makes sense. This car is just such an extreme move. I was getting used to stuff that would happen after fights, like dad taking us for ice cream or mom buying me music, but this is a whole different level. AJ, do bigger gifts mean worse fights? Bingo. You're observant as always. They had the most vicious one I ever heard. I wasn't supposed to know, but they weren't exactly quiet. AJ takes a shaky breath and swallows before continuing. It's hard to admit, but I'm starting to really worry they'll divorce. I'm terrified of having to move away from my senior year and leave you all behind. You'd have to move? Maybe. Hopefully not. The worst part is not knowing. Oh my god, I want to get separated from Mahit. I don't think I will, but I'm flying blind here. That's so scary. Where do you think you'd go if you moved? Mom complains about being far away from her family in India, so I'm worried she might want to move back. As for Dad, who knows? You'd better not have to leave. I miss you way too much. I'd miss you too, Billy. I'll be here for you no matter what, even if you're far away. You will be getting daily memes. Jay cracks a small smile. I'm sure there'll be the light in the darkness. I'm glad we took the trip today. I had fun, really, and the point was to turn something depressing into a good memory. Well, if you think we succeeded. I do, and thanks for the support. It feels good to trust you with all this. Not just to go home for dinner, but I really don't want to sit through another tense evening. I wish there was something I could do. Yes, you can invite him in for dinner. Actually, do you want to come? I'd appreciate the company, and maybe with you there, it'll be even enjoyable. Uh, hmm. I mean, I feel for him. I grew up in a home heavily divided, but the thing is at least they're verbally like couples fight, marriage has its strains. At least they're it's normal to me, even though that sucks. It's normal to me. Um, I had significantly far worse in my childhood, so that's why I would have given anything for AJ's family. You know. Um, I'm gonna pass on this one. If you guys want me, hopefully, to do a Diamond Edition in the future, let me know. Still working on Elementalist, we're halfway through. I promised my parents I'd have dinner with my family tonight, and Dad's trying out a new recipe on it. I get it. That sounds fun. Text me later if you need a vent, though. I want to be here for you. I will. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good night, Billy, and thanks for listening. The next Sunday. In case you're eating breakfast late in the morning, still in your pajamas. Hey, Billy, check this out. Are you? Did you put peanut butter on my leftover cold pizza? Yep, and it's delicious. You are not my sister anymore. Casey takes an exaggerated bite, speaking while she chews. Savory. Casey, you're a monster. Casey laughs in delight at your insult, throwing her head back. You're so gross. How are we related? You just haven't tried it yet. Come on, do it. It'll change your life. No, you crazy weirdo. I'm gonna eat my pancakes. Like normal people. Wait, when did we go from pancakes to pizza? And did I see pizza? Wait, what happened? Where? Am I having a stroke? I'm serious. Suit yourself. Enjoy being boring. You two dissolve into historic giggles at your antics. Your phone buzzes and you pick it up. Oh, give me a second, it's AJ. You there? Yeah, what's up? Family stuff, need someone to talk to. I got you. Talk to me. I thought this was coming, but it still feels surreal. Let me guess, divorce? My mom just announced the divorce. Sweet Jesus, was this video short? Holy shit! With AJ's family imploding, will he hold up under the pressure? Wow. I didn't have as many Diamond Editions as I thought. Or choices. Wow. Okay. It seems super short. Like, am I the only one who thought that? Or, wow. Okay. Um, man. Without further ado, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me, and a few links to, chillax, social media and whatnot. So by the way, feel free and consider smacking that join button. It helps to support me, my brothers, and this community. Helps me put more back into, Diamond Editions, nice content, doing better quality. Right now there's a far better and superior microphone that I want to get, and things like that do go to help. If you're not able to, that's just fine. Watching and being, an active participant in the videos and whatnot greatly helps. Remember, just dropping a like and sharing the video, even commenting, is all free. And hey, head over to Twitch, by the way. I do streams and whatnot of games that usually, for brand new content, usually will come first. However, YouTube gets its exclusiveness of like chapters and things like that. But it's a lot of fun. You get to sit, chat with me, live stream. You get to see me, things like that. Unless you're like, man, you're not as attractive as I thought you'd be, and I'm sad. I'm sad, but you know, I don't know what else to say to that. Anyway, without further ado, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one, which is, I believe, Across the Void. Which let's hope that's good. Peace.